Today we are going to unbox, review, and put into action a vacuum. Yep, I said vacuum. So what makes this vacuum a perfect accessory for my Tesla and why this specific vacuum is what we're going to answer today. First, let me set the stage. I'm a complete geek and small cool gadgets make me happy. Second, like many of you watching this, I drive a Tesla, and like many of you, it makes me very sad and angry when I drop my peanut butter crackers, crumbs and all down beside my seat. Now magnify that times 3 children chomping and using another pee, while they're eating, and that is a ton of crumbs and spatter in my back seat. So now up until this point, the solution has been to vacuum out my car when I wash it, which at this time of year is probably once a month, which means I spend a lot of quality time with those crumbs and chunks of peanut butter. So my hope here is that this small, efficient little guy is something I can keep in my car and handle these small inconveniences very quickly. I will need to be able to get down into those small nooks and crannies often found all over automobiles and have the power to pick those things up like pine needles and all those little peanut butter cracker chunks and all those little things that just kind of get stuck in the carpet. And if I remember right, this one also has a air blower which can blow things out from areas you just can't really get in to suck things from. So first, let's get it out of the box. Then we'll talk about some of the stats, and then we're gonna go try this thing out and see if there's an accessory that I would recommend for your Tesla, and does it fit in there in a spot where you can really store it. Okay, so let's see what comes inside of the box. We got 2 smaller boxes inside of the bigger boxes. First, let's get the vacuum out here. So here we go, here we got the vacuum. So it's definitely a nice smooth texture on it. You've got the sucking end obviously down here, and then you've got what looks like the filter inside of here, and then here's where the air is most likely going to be coming in from. All right, so we got that. Let's see what else comes inside the box. Well, we got some pretty interesting little stickers in here. It says come, angry, happy. I'm not really sure what that is, but all right, kids will like those. We got a couple attachments. So we have this one for getting in all those fine little places and vacuum out the vents and stuff where you need to actually move the mess around to get it to suck on up. So we'll be trying those out. And then you have that adjustment there. So that's kind of nice how it slides like that. And then this piece is where you actually can blow out the back from it. So how this thing works is this actually plugs in right here, and when the vacuum is on, the air blows through there. So here's how this works. The button right here, you press once for level 1. So we'll try that. Haha, blow a little flowers. Press twice for level 2. Wow, that's actually fairly substantial. I mean, take a look at that. That is blowing a chunk of cord around. And when you press and hold this for 3 seconds, it will turn the light on. 1, 2, oh, I counted too slowly. Well, let's see how well the light actually works. Alexa, turn off my ring light. Okay, so you see a little bit of light there. Right here you have a USB-C slot, so you can plug it into pretty much any power outlet nowadays. And to take the filter off, looks like all we have to do is pull the cap out here like this. There are little pinch tabs right here to release the filter. And there you have it. You can also disconnect it like this, and you have the little metal filter here, and then you have the actual HEPA filter inside of there. To use this other attachment, all you gotta do is just take it and stick it right up here in the mouth of it, and it basically just, does as advertised. It does come with this nice bag. It feels nice and high quality, and we should be able to fit everything inside of this bag. Let's give it a try and see how that feels. All the attachments in there. I mean, this is obviously going to fit really nicely inside of your front or underneath the, that mat in the back, that little secret compartment, or even maybe in your glove box, which would be the most practical place to put it so you have quick access to it, which is kind of the point of this thing. So here's some important stats on this vacuum. It claims it can run for 45 minutes straight, and it does this with an 8,000 milliamp per hour lithium battery. It charges by a small USB-C port found on the side. It has a metal body with a very nice texture to it. It actually feels really great in the hand, kind of like a flashlight club thing. It has a steel and HEPA filter that claims it can remove 99.7% of particles below 0.3 microns in diameter. The filter is washable and reusable, and in terms of sound, it is less than 75 decibels. But now the real question is, does all that equate to a good vacuum? Well, to do that, we gotta take it out and actually test it out. The first thing I noticed was even on level 1, the vacuum packs some serious power. My floor mat is not very tacky, but it was able to handle all of that with no problem. Pine needles, particles, whatever. Second thing I noticed right away was how quiet it was. I had my mic on my chest about 2 feet away, and this is what it sounded like with my post decibels at 0. In other words, I didn't do any audio editing. When in the more tricky places, I put it to level 2 and was able to suck out crumbs and other particles that were down in places a ½ inch lower, like in this tray here. But even though this is a very low profile vacuum, the car is full of areas it just can't reach without its attachments. But once I attach that brush sucker thingy, well, you can see. Over on my driver's seat, it has crumbs from my first cracker 2 years ago, because until today I didn't have anything that could reach it. And between the blower tool and the brush tool, it finally made it look great. It also does a great job cleaning up small compartments like cup holders and door cubbies. In fact, I was having so much fun with it, I even cleaned the dust off my screen and my dash. And of course, since I talked so much about the peanut butter crackers, I had to try that out, but it was no surprise that it handled that with no issues. When I was done, dumping it was as easy as unscrewing the top, pouring out the junk, and you can even rinse it off if you need to. Then it's stored very easily in my glove compartment, even with my charging adapter and some papers. But in the end, this is a power-packed little high-tech vacuum. It certainly does what it says it should do, and I was very impressed. This guy will definitely be staying in my car as one of my often used accessories. Now, if you want to pick one of these up, they are offering you guys, my faithful viewers, members of Team Let It Drive, a 20% discount that'll be good through November 21st this month, okay? Then after that, there will be a 10% discount that'll run on for a little while. So make sure if you want one of these, maybe you've been looking for one, you go down and use the links down below, and you can pick them up for a great deal. All right, now I hinted earlier on in the video with that little pop-up title that we were gonna do a giveaway towards the end of this video. They have agreed to give away 2 of these to you guys, and here's what you gotta do to qualify. First of all, you gotta go follow me on Twitter. I'm new to Twitter and I look like an absolute amateur because I got no followers. So go follow me on Twitter, make me look good. Next, you gotta like this video and then just simply let me know down in the comments that you want one. You don't gotta be all cute and nice to me, just simply say, Cody, give me one, or I want one, I love one, whatever. Just let me know somehow you want one, and then I'm gonna randomly pick somebody. It's not gonna be fancy, I'm literally gonna flick and bang, that person's getting it. I'll let this video run for 30 days or so, and then I'll post the winner in an upcoming video. Might be a news video, might be a drive, I don't know, you have to watch to find out. If you are new here, please consider subscribing. I do FSD beta drives every week, Tesla news, and keep you up to date with all the latest Tesla accessories. I have some huge Tesla installs coming up, so don't forget to hit the bell notification so you get notified when they are out. That's it for this. I'll see you guys on the next one.